Here's a quick video on the high-low model. This is a great way to structure your training, specifically when training for power, strength, or when peaking for a competition. The whole idea is to consolidate stressors and put all of the hard training on the same days and alternate them with lower and moderate intensity training sessions. When training for strength and power, you want to be as fresh and rested as possible so that you can generate as much force as possible when training those capabilities. First, what we're going to do is we're going to put exercise into 3 categories: low, moderate, and high. Quick run through of this is going to look like, for your power work, on low days it may be just PVC technique work with a PVC pipe to work on your push presses and push jerks. On moderate days, maybe low intensity skips or some sub-max med ball or sandbag tosses. And higher intensity days, maybe sprints, jumps, heavy throws, and or heavy Olympic lifts. As far as weight training, on low days, it could be abs, calves, and grip. On moderate days, it could be most of your accessories or moderate load compound exercises, something like a bench press. And then for your high days, it'd be like your deadlifts, your squats, your yoke, your farmers, your stones. By far the most taxing. And then as far as conditioning, on the low end, we have aerobic work, like easy work on a spin bike or a Concept 2 rower or walking. On the high end could be something like a death medley or hard bike sprints on an air bike. Very demanding versus not nearly as demanding. So once we have the exercise into these different categories, we can then put together your training split. And again, the whole idea is to have your high days separated as much as possible and having the lower and moderate days in between, so that when you get to the high days, you're as fresh as possible and able to express your power and strength and force output as best as you possibly can. As an example, we have a low day. That's going to be just basic mobility work and some easy cardio on a spin bike. On Tuesday, it's going to be a moderate day. This could be your light sandbag throws, some push jerks, push presses, and accessories, and maybe a little bit lower percentage or more reps in reserve. On Wednesday, we'll go back and do another low day to help with recovery. You can do technique work with a PVC pipe, and you may do abs, calves, and some grip work. Thursday is going to be a hard session, and because the previous few sessions were easy, you're going to be ready to go and you're going to be fresh. This could be your jumps, clean and jerks with an axle, front squats, sandbag carries, and hard sprints on an air bike. Because that's very demanding, Friday we'll come back and we'll have another low day. It's just off. Saturday is going to be a moderate day, close grip bench and some rows. Close grip bench is a compound exercises. It may take a little bit to recover from, but you are laying flat. It's not nearly as taxing as a heavy clean and jerk. And then on Sunday, we have our heavy event training. So this may be heavy sandbag throws, heavy deadlifts, yoke, and stones. And then we'll go back to Monday, which is a light day. The main takeaway from this concept of the high-low model is you are going to put your hard training sessions on some days and you're going to alternate them with lower and moderate intensity days. This is going to help manage fatigue and get the most out of your strength training and power training, and it will allow you to peak properly for your competitions.